As you guys know, Michelle Duggar, the Duggar mom, has 19 kids. She attempted to have 20, but unfortunately had a miscarriage. And, you know, it was a very sad story. And, you know, she's still doing her rounds of interviews. She just got interviewed by the Christian Broadcasting Network. And they asked her a fascinating question about overpopulation. Here's her response.
Well, first off, the idea of overpopulation is not accurate because really the entire population of the world, if they were stood shoulder to shoulder, could fit in the city limits of Jacksonville. You know, I've heard someone say, you know, the statement, well, too many kids, and I'm going, I agree with Mother Teresa when she says, to say that there are too many children is like saying there are too many flowers. I mean, that's the truth of it. Our world needs more joy.
You know what? Sometimes there are too many flowers. Okay.
Look, I don't want to come down too hard on her, right? But like, look at how simple-minded she is. Okay, and maybe that is being too hard, but
yeah,
it's
I was going to say you didn't really. That didn't.
No, when you're saying that overpopulation is not really a problem because they can all fit, the entire world's population can fit inside Jacksonville, Florida. Overpopulation doesn't necessarily have to do with like the amount of land we have. It has to do with the amount of resources we use, right? And obviously it's having a huge impact on the environment. This is a real problem that, look, you have to actually, there's like nuance, there's things that you have to look into. You can't just say like, but there's enough space, so it's not a big deal.
Look, I don't know anyone that is more biased than Michelle Duggar in this case. So, of course, she's going to think more kids are great. And for her, they are. I mean, look, we live in a free country. Have at it, Hoss. Go nuts.
Okay. Her family uses over 1,000 rolls of toilet paper each year.
Jeez.
Like, just to give you an example of like
food.
the overconsumption, and I know, and that's the thing. It has to do with the use of resources in the country, or not in the world, I should say, and the way it impacts the environment. But like, these are the things that she doesn't think about. She's like, I love babies and I love flowers, and Mother Teresa said, not enough flowers, not enough babies. I agree.
Now, look, I'm not outraged by it. Look, I disagree with her. Of course, we can have a resource problem, and soon might. And you know, some countries have an overpopulation problem. That's the most obvious thing in the world. And some countries actually have the reverse problem, i.e. Japan, where the population is getting too old and not enough babies. So it depends on the situation, and you need to be contextual. You need to be balanced. She's not in the balance business. She's in the 19 kids business.